Okay, I'm back again, and by request from a lot of you guys who are emailing me, I'm just going to do a basic overview of all of my computers. And to start off, this is a pretty old one. This is my Dell Latitude C610. It's made in, I believe, 2000 or 2001. It's a pretty old computer and pretty darn underpowered if you ask me. But I only paid $40 for it. It's used. I got it in 2007, so it's good for what it is. Basic specs on it is it has an Intel Pentium 3 processor running at 1 gigahertz. It has a 6 gigabyte hard drive, and that's not the original unit. It came with a 20 gig unit, but that one blew, and I had to put a really old hard drive in there, which is only 6 gigs. Don't mind a small hard drive simply because I just use this for basic internet browsing. I use this mainly outside if I'm barbecuing or something and want to stream internet radio, or if I'm outside with my little nephew who likes to throw sticks at computers and stuff. I'll use this out there just because it's cheap, and I'm not going to be mad if it gets broken. Has 256 megabytes of RAM. That's pretty much it. I had to even add the wireless card to it. It doesn't have internal wireless, so I had to buy a express card to put in there for wireless. And it doesn't have a DVD player, so like I said, it's just basic internet browsing when I'm outside or something. Moving on, my smallest laptop is the Acer Aspire 1. It's a netbook, only 8.9 inches for the screen. Basic configuration for most netbooks. It has the Intel Atom 1.6 gigahertz processor. The hard drive is actually pretty large for something this small. It's a 120 gigabyte hard drive. Have all my music and stuff on it. Has a 1.3 megapixel webcam up top there. Wireless B&G, dual card readers, 3 USB ports. Use this one a lot on vacations, or if I'm in class, I'll take my notes on this, and that's pretty much it. Don't even use it at the house, really. I just use it on the go simply because it's so lightweight that I can easily fit in my bag without me even knowing it's there. The biggest laptop I have right next to it is my Toshiba X205 SLI1. This is my main gaming computer. Has two NVIDIA 8600 graphics cards in there with 512 megabytes of video RAM. Now that's pretty average now, but when it was out, it was pretty darn fast. And it still is. It's still good enough to play all of the games that I want to play. Its basic specs, there's a Intel Core 2 Duo running at 2 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes of DDR2 memory. Has 240 gigabytes worth of hard drive space. It has dual 120 gigabyte units in it. Same thing as the Acer 1.3 megapixel webcam, and that's pretty much it. I basically only use this for gaming. Don't even browse the internet on it. Just sits right next to my desk. Whenever I want to play a game, I just hook it up to my 22-inch monitor here via HDMI, and I play my games that way. Moving on from that, the main computer hooked up to that 22-inch monitor is my HP A6567C. It's a pre-configured unit that I got not too long ago. It has a 2.4 gigahertz Core 2 quad, 4 gigabytes of DDR2, a 650 gigabyte 7200 RPM hard drive, pretty mild NVIDIA 9300M graphics card. Mainly use this computer for most of my internet browsing, such as watching those 53,000 YouTube videos that I've watched so far. Little bit of broadcasting from this one. I do live broadcasts on Blog TV and Justin.tv. Whenever I'm on, I'll put a link in my channel or something, telling you guys to come over and just ask me some questions. Besides that, I do a tiny bit of gaming on here for whichever games that I have that'll run on this one that might run at low resolution on this one. I do a little bit of gaming just to test out the graphics card. But mostly, like I said, internet browsing and 100% of my video editing is done on this computer. Moving over to the left here, this is my Dell Inspiron 2200. Had this one. This is actually the longest laptop I've ever had. I had this since '05, and basically all it does is stream Pandora in my room. Since the battery cells are dead, that's all it does is stay in this room. Since I don't want to clog up the browser on any one of my other computers, so I'm using them like when I'm gaming or if I'm broadcasting. Basically use this one for my Pandora Internet Radio. It's basic specs, Intel Celeron M running at 1.4 gigahertz. Sorry, 760 megabytes of RAM, 30 gig hard drive, DVD reader, burner, writer, CD writable, everything. Doesn't have a webcam, but does have wireless, so that's the only thing I use it for. Is basically to stream Pandora, and if I make like a DVD or something, I'll test those with this built-in drive. Moving on to my last laptop and last computer right now is my MacBook. This is a late 2008 MacBook Aluminum 2.4 gigahertz, 250 gig hard drive, NVIDIA 9400 graphics card, has 256 megabytes of video RAM, 2 gigabytes of DDR3, webcam, and backlit keyboard. Don't use this laptop that much. It's not that old. Just haven't put any real programs on this. The only reason I don't use it that much. I use this sometimes the same way I use my Acer Aspire 1. It's pretty light, but it has that larger 13-inch screen, which I like. Same thing, notes in class, vacation, pretty light to carry around, an extremely long battery life. Now, if you know my videos, you know I had 2 other laptops in there, the HP ZE2000 and also the HP DV5. What happened with those is I gave them away. I had bought the DV5 as a Mother's Day present for my mom. When I was unboxing it, that's the only time I had it. I gave that right to her so she can start using it, because her old laptop ended up dying on her. It was an IBM, I believe it was an IBM PowerBook, pretty old unit, and the motherboard just died on her. I also had the ZE2000. I gave that one away to my brother, whose compact computer, basically his video card went, and he needed a computer, so I gave that to him. So those are the only 2 that were missing. That's basically all of my computers, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, please subscribe, and for those of you that know me, rate and comment. I'll see you guys later.